Hello and welcome to Rattail. I'm your friend Adrian.
And I'm your friend Chris. Welcome to Rattail.
Rattail is a YouTube channel where we love on,
we react to,
talk about all things
New Kids on the Block,
and others.
And others.
And everyone's welcome here, blockheads like me.
And non-blockheads like me.
Everyone is welcome here. Today's episode.
We're not happy about it, just so you know.
We're doing it because there's an elephant in the room.
And it's not me.
And it's not him in the very cute shirt. There's an elephant in the room because this Christmas time we did a radio spot with No More Games Radio.
Yeah, we did.
And we've mentioned it before. And it came out, a fun fact about Rattail was shared. Do you want to share what that fun fact is?
Yes, that would be that Adrian and I don't like the Beatles.
We are not Beatle fans.
We're not fans. We're not Beatle heads, if you will.
We're not Beatle heads. I love that. Beatle heads. And the thing is, and you might feel uncomfortable hearing this, we're not just apathetic about the Beatles. We don't like the Beatles.
We don't like them.
We don't like them. And so today, we're doing the uncomfortable task of talking about why.
You know, I can just say a lot of it for me is them as the actual performers. Okay? Yes. I think they're great songwriters and I like the songs. I just don't like when they sing them.
Yeah.
I feel like they're a demo band who goes into a studio and says, hey, this is a song we wrote. And the actual recording artist says, yes, I like that song, I'm going to record it. But they became a band and I'm like, but why? You don't sound good.
Yeah. So we recognize that this already might be making our Beatle heads uncomfortable. Yeah. So let's take a shot. It's time to take a shot.
Yeah, you guys are going to hate us, but hate us with love.
Cheers.
As
we
long
love
as
you.
Passionately hate us.
Yeah.
And don't fake hate us.
Don't fake it.
Really hate us.
Really
and
hate
we'll
us.
be okay with it.
Cheers. To agreeing to disagree.
Because everyone's different. And we can agree to disagree. And we still love you. Even if you like the Beatles.
Yeah. Cheers.
Keep it down. I did it. Kept it down.
It's so much better when you freeze it. It's so much better.
Cold vodka is a lot easier than...
Oh, my God.
I don't want to say hot vodka, but room temperature
vodka.
Can you
I feel like
imagine
if I
hot
want it.
vodka?
Oh,
What if we
gross.
warmed it up?
No, thanks.
And put it in milk.
That was pretty good. I'm feeling very confident about that shot.
Okay.
Good. And also, before we get started, what do we need them to do?
Okay, if you guys aren't a current subscriber, you may not want to be after this episode, but hit that subscribe button right now. And while you do that, all of our current subscribers get to notice beautiful eye candy. Yummy yum.
Okay, so today we're going to be sharing 4 songs that we absolutely hate from the Beatles.
The Beatles.
And we're going to get those going up right in just a second. But I'm also going to expand a little bit about why. Mm-hmm. And so I found if you go on the internet and look up the phrase, the Beatles overrated, you will find a plethora of articles about why the Beatles are overrated. Now, you might be thinking, gosh, Miss Blockhead, that's real interesting. Because, yes, I was in love and kind of still am with a band that was considered very overrated from the get-go. And still gets a lot of shit about being overrated. So I understand the concept of a band that you love being called overrated. But guess what? I don't give a shit what people say. I love New Kids on the Block. A lot of it is for nostalgic reasons. You might like the Beatles for the same. Found this article on the website called Tone Deaf. Look it up on Google. It's fascinating. And I'm going to read a little bit of this article. We will link the article below. And it just talks about my feelings about why the Beatles are so overrated. Ready?
Go ahead.
The researchers' findings contradict the narrative favored by critics and music historians that the Beatles overthrew the dominant music styles of the age, which were influenced by the Memphis sounds of Elvis Presley, as well as Johnny Cash and Jerry Lee Lewis. Now, that simple statement, I think, says it all from my vantage point. The Beatles have been touted as one of the most revolutionary musical acts ever. Completely disagree. These researchers compared tracks from 1960 to 2010, and they saw absolutely no difference.
Nothing new.
Nothing new from when the Beatles showed up to what was already on the tracks with the Beach Boy, Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley. I also want to recognize I'm mentioning a lot of white artists. All of these artists were heavily connected and influenced by the black music scene in Memphis, Nashville, all across the United States. Rock and roll roots straight from the black music tradition. So I do get a little fired up when people are like, the Beatles changed everything.
Like, it's cool if you like the Beatles, but don't tell me they're new. Like,
They didn't
make anything new.
I mean, aren't that fun to listen to? We're gonna get so much hate. Hate us in the comments.
Oh, please passionately
Hate us in the comments. Tell us why. Tell us why you love the Beatles.
Tell us why we're wrong.
Tell us why we're wrong.
Even though we're not.
We're not, but
it's our opinion.
Okay, first Beatles song that we hate. Are we ready for this adventure?
Let's do it. See, maybe they'll like it because they get to hear Beatles music.
Okay, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, first Beatles song.
That we absolutely hate. Can we do it right now?
Okay.
It's called Help. Help us not listen to this ever.
I need somebody, not just anybody. You know I need someone. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way.
It also doesn't conceptually make sense. Why is there an umbrella? Why are they... I don't want to talk shit. It's okay. Anyway.
It's so new age, I can't handle it.
It's revolutionary in my opinion.
Oh my god. I just don't like the sound.
It's just that sound. And it's funny because like even though they've kind of like, as we've talked about, their music is their own. They do write their own lyrics. I appreciate that. But like their sound though is so similar to others.
Yeah.
But the others actually have good music. Like I don't mind Elvis Presley. I don't mind Johnny Cash or the Beach Boys. Like, I'm fine with that, but when they do it, I'm like...
It just sounds annoying.
It just is annoying.
All right, next annoying song. Let's go.
Oh, I don't want to.
Oh my god, this
All
song.
you need is fucking love. All we need is to never do this. I love the message. You know what I mean? I love the message. The melody, you know what it is? It's the melody. I don't like the melody. You know some melodies you just don't like, or there's a beat you don't like. It's the melody, it's their singing voices. It's just a mix of sewer trash.
Love. They sound like little girls.
Which is okay if a boy sounds like a girl.
It's fine.
But it sucks when you record it and it sounds like crap.
Okay, now this is off the album of The Yellow Submarine, which is very often the smash single from New Kids on the Block. Tonight is very often compared to this musical era from the Beatles. I hate Tonight, and I hate anything off of Yellow Submarine. The trumpets, it's all just such...
Well, and it's funny because like I like Tonight, and people are like, oh, it's like the Beatles. I'm like, it's not like the Beatles to me. And there's a lot of comparisons you can find online about it, but to me... I think it's the same instrumentals, but the melody is different. That's, I think, why I like Tonight. Go ahead.
This is a 70s rag, like those carpets, shag carpets. Don't like it.
Oh, I hate that.
Okay, listen just a couple more seconds.
Let's get into the song. Let's hear it.
There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game.
Even like the artwork bothers me.
It's like you're riding a horse.
Nothing you can make it can't be made.
It's so boring. Sorry, y'all.
Oh god, I already see what's coming up, but I don't
Well,
want...
we hate this one. This one is the worst. Also from this era. Oh my god, sorry, y'all.
Why are there so many people in these pictures? By the
I
way?
know. Who are all these
So there's
folks?
like that many people to make this stupid song.
Listen in the sky with diamonds.
The melody's better in this one. It's just
Listen in the sky with diamonds.
You know what's funny? Even the instrument sounds sharp right there. I'm sure that's
It's
the key they wanted. But
nails.
it sounds sharp.
It's nails on a
Yeah.
chalkboard.
Like I feel like it shouldn't be that key, but see, it sounds wrong.
Why? Why do we all like this?
They're even messing up the melody. It's like,
Down to a bridge by a
do you know the difference in his voice and the song and the instrument?
eat marshmallow pies.
Sorry.
It just hurts my ears to hear
This
it when the
makes
melody's
me want
off.
to light a joint and listen to something else.
Makes me just want to turn it off.
I just
And also, like, their voices, I'm like, people are gonna give me so much shit for this. But again, I feel like they're a demo band. They just sing to the actual person who's gonna record it. Like, they don't sound good.
Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so
So apparently, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is about LSD, and this is about a trip off this LSD.
Is that what Lucy Sky and Diamonds
Yeah,
is?
LSD. I was in a college class. They made me watch the documentary on Yellow Submarine. I was like gagging the whole time.
And I don't, by the way, I don't dislike the actual members of the band. It's
No.
just their music.
Yeah, it's okay. Now before we get to the last song that we hate, I have a surprise for you, Chris, and I think I might disappoint you a little bit.
Why?
Because there's a song I really love from the Beatles.
The actual Beatles
The
performing it?
Beatles!
Not a cover.
Don't be mad at me.
What the hell do you like from them?
I have to share with you. Are you ready? It's the only Beatles song that I will dance to anytime it comes
Oh
on.
God, what is it?
Oh my God, here it comes. I'm so nervous.
You know why I agree with this one? You know
Why?
I agree with this one? Because it doesn't sound like the Beatles.
It doesn't! Oh my God, this song is everything. Can we listen
This
to some
one's
more?
fine, yeah. I mean, their voices still, but
Oh, but that raspiness. Looks so good. Looks so good. Going out just like I knew you would. I love a twist and
everyone
shout.
likes Twist and Shout because you know they're gonna play at a wedding, you're gonna dance. But it's
It's
just,
so good.
but still, it's like their voices are not singers.
I know. Thank God the song is so good.
Yeah, so like I said, great songwriters. Totally agree there. Musicians, great. Vocalists, I can't
Yeah,
handle it.
it's the vocals. But honestly, twist and shout. Now
But it doesn't sound like the Beatles at all.
it doesn't. But I might go to the place they send weirdos in this world. I get kind of turned on by twist and shout.
Well, you're like a boy band liker, so it's probably you.
He's all,
feel
come
that.
on, come on, come on, baby, now. And I'm like, yeah, it's just me. I like it.
Can't relate.
I like it. Now, Chris, is there any Beatles song that you like? Is there anything?
So I like a lot of Beatles songs. Like I
Okay.
said, I like their songwriting. I just don't like it when they perform their own music. So
Yeah.
there are covers of Beatles songs. Like there are a lot of songs, like Imagine, which is there's a cover done by David Archuleta. Love David Archuleta. He's does a great Imagine. There's what is the other one called? Brooke White from American Idol sings it. I forget what it's called. But the one I really like is Yesterday. That's probably one of my favorite songs from them. But I like it when other people sing it. And one person who sang it that I love was Saisha Mercado. She was also a contestant on one of the American Idols. And that's the one I really
Let's take a listen.
Live on Idol and live results.
It's old school.
8 Central. Please welcome Saisha Mercado.
I voted for her.
So kind of a special week this week because
Oh,
for the
that's
first
her.
time
Let's see her
families-
singing.
2000 with night the way it touched me.
Keep going.
Used to be, there's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly.
Pleasant.
Why he had to
So why I like this a lot too is because the song's good. Like they wrote a really good song.
They're great.
But like I said, the performance, it doesn't sound very emotional when they sing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound heartbroken enough for me. And she doesn't overdo it. She just really gets into the song and just sings. And I think it translates a lot better when other people perform the music.
I
sorry.
mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And that just inspired me because there's another cover of Yesterday that I like.
Okay.
That I don't know if you remember.
Oh.
But let's play it.
I already know now. Yeah.
How do I
Boys to Men!
say goodbye to what we had?
This isn't a cover. This is just a song with the word yesterday in it.
Wait, this is the song. This is the song.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. That's their song. It's not a cover. The words are even the same except the word yesterday.
This isn't the same
No,
Beatles song.
this
Yeah,
is-
it is.
Keep going.
The good
This
times.
isn't the lyric. This is their song. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. It's not a cover.
Oh.
I can edit that out if you want.
Yeah.
Because that's really it's funny but also kind of embarrassing. It has the same word.
No
I mean,
idea. Whoops. Okay.
we'll just move on.
Okay. Okay, so I love that. That was so fun watching her. What a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Crazy. I also have a favorite cover.
Okay.
Now this is, I mean, one of my favorite Aretha.
Urethra.
That's a body part, isn't it?
That's urethra.
Sorry, Aretha. Aretha Franklin. She does Eleanor Rigby so good. Oh,
Write no words to serve that no one will hear. No one comes near. Look at him working. Down in his socks in the night. What does he care? Yeah. All the lonely
It
people
feels different when other people sing it.
that do the all.
I mean,
I
yes.
still maintain they are songwriters, not singers.
But do they all?
Here she comes. Eleanor Rigby. I mean,
It's
so
also
good.
Aretha Franklin.
It's so good.
She can't mess it up.
oh my gosh. Okay, so, but back to, we have one more song that we totally hate. And this is not Beatles. This is Beatles adjacent.
It's yes, it's Paul McCartney, but this is like, I honestly thought this was the Beatles when I first heard it a long time ago.
Because it's just
But
as
I
bad.
found out it was Paul McCartney, which is the same thing basically.
Yeah.
And this is the worst song ever. It's called Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
And if you've ever shopped in a retail store, you know this song during Christmas time.
I already hate it.
The mood is right.
No one cares.
Spirits up.
Nope.
No.
We're here tonight.
He has
Okay, it's
such a punchable face.
And that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas
Again,
time.
like, I love the message. I just hate the song.
No.
So many people
one
at work,
cares.
this comes on at work, and I'm like, ugh, and they all look at me and say no. They know I hate it, and they
It's
laugh
so
at me.
bad. It's so bad.
Okay.
So,
Well, you know what? Speaking of Beatles adjacent, there is one song that I love.
I love this song too.
That is Beatles adjacent, and it is from the George Harrison, and it is called "Got My Mind Set on You."
This
That's
song is
a
so
good
good.
song.
Let's jam out to the good Beatles.
I got
Got
my
my
mind
mind
set
set on you.
I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set.
Sorry.
Such a good song from an actual Beatles member. It's possible.
Okay, but now I have to play another one.
Okay.
Cut this out if you want. But George Harrison is one of the only Beatles that in their solo career fucking killed it.
Yes.
And so I, of course, love What Is Life. This song, brings me to tears.
a little Beatles.
Oh, you're right.
There's definitely
I think it's the message of the song then. 'Cause it's all about like, what is my life without you? Like, who
right.
am
I mean,
I?
it's not the worst song.
Oh, I
Like,
love it.
But it is very Beatles reminiscent.
It is.
It's kind of like I like tonight. You like butterscotch. There we go.
Don't tell anyone, okay?
There
Our
you go.
secret.
Yeah.
Our secret. Okay, well, thank you for joining this horrible ride.
We love this disastrous shit train, and we're glad you were there.
I kind of love hating the Beatles.
I love it too.
I'm not going to make it my
Like I
main
said,
character trait, but
I hate Beatles as performers. That's just to be crystal clear.
their voices, nail, meet, chalkboard.
Nail me chalkboard, songwriting, amazing.
And the trumpets, it could have done without. That's fine. Anyway, we had fun hating on the Beatles. Maybe
hope
not
you did
with
too.
you, but
We hope you had
For
fun.
you.
We hope you had fun watching us hate something.
yeah.
We're usually very positive on this channel. And although we do like the Beatles individually as their own persons on
Yeah.
Earth, we don't like their music.
Yeah, they're fun.
Well, that they perform.
Yeah.
Again, great songwriters.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Where
And
should
hope
they
you watch us again.
come back, please?
You can get us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and right here on YouTube. And love
Subscribe.
us. Subscribe. Love us. This is the last Beatles episode we'll ever have, so you
Yeah.
should like us going forward.
We love you, and we'll see you next time.
We do.
Mwah.